Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Come in the room. Let me know how you're all doing. Hi, Veronica. Good morning. Hey, Gilmar. Good morning to you. Good morning, everyone. Come on in. Let me know how you're doing. Hello, Alex. Good morning, Queen E. Happy Monday. Happy Monday to you, Miss Gloria. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Good morning, everyone. I hope that you're all doing well. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're all doing well. Good morning, Liz. I hope that you're all doing well today. As you come in the room, double tap, share. Let somebody know I'm here. I'm live. I am live. Yep. Come on in. Double tap. Let's get these numbers up. We know we can do better. We can absolutely do better. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Doing well? Okay, great. You're very welcome. You are welcome. So come in, double tap, share. Good morning, Jenny. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Let me share it out. Let's get the numbers up. Let's do that. Let's get the numbers up. Oh, all right. I see it. I see it moving. Good morning, everyone. Thank you all so much for coming in the room. I see the numbers moving. I see it. There we go. There we go. Good morning, Teeks. Just took a minute for us to get there. But yes, we're there. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Hey, Rudy. Good morning. Awesome. I love it. I love where the numbers are at. Love it, love it, love it. All right, let's jump right into it because it's one of those mornings that we got to do a hard stop at 7:10. So we're going to get right into it. Yes, we are. So good morning, everyone. Welcome to my virtual space. I'm Anika V. Brown. Welcome, welcome. Hit that follow button. I'm live here Mondays through Fridays, 6:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Hit that follow button. We're going places and we're doing major things. It is important that you are connected to a community that's going places, doing things, transforming their lives one day at a time. All right, transforming our lives one day at a time. So again, hit the follow button, get connected, so you'll get the notification whenever I go live. Now, we like to get started with our gratitude check-in. So I want you to go ahead and drop in the comments some things that you're absolutely grateful for today. Good morning, Jean-Claude. How are you? Locked in. I love that. I love that tag. I love that tag. I hope that you're living up to it. I hope you are. But I love that tag, locked in. You better be locked in so you can get to where you're trying to get to. All right, so go ahead and drop in the comments some things that you are absolutely grateful for today. You're doing well. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So what are you grateful for today? We practice gratitude here because it helps to keep us in a mindset of abundance. We are not sitting around and complaining. No, we're not. We're finding things to be grateful for. And that opens us up for more. All right. Wake up with purpose. This is the day the Lord has made. And this is the day the Lord has made for purposeful life. I love that. I love it. I love it. I love it. Grateful for the big three. Awesome. So if you're new here, The big three is life, health, and strength. So if those are the things that you're grateful for, go ahead and drop the big three in the comments, okay? Go ahead and drop big three. Grateful for everything. Awesome. Grateful. Able to be single mom and provide for my girls. Awesome, Bree. Love that. Love that for you. Love that for you. There's no feeling like that. I'm a single mom. I'm putting one through university. My two boys are grown now, and then my little one, she's next to get her into a career. So I know exactly how you feel. I know that feeling. So I celebrate you today. Absolutely celebrate you today. Grateful for this new week of opportunities. I love it. I love it. I love it. You're new here. Welcome to the room. Hit that follow button. Hit that follow button so you'll get the notification whenever I go live, all right? You want to stick around. Again, we're going places and we're doing major things, transforming our lives one day at a time. So we gather here, we get strategies, and we go out and we execute. All right, so that was our gratitude check-in. I love it. I love the numbers. Welcome, everyone. Be sure to hit the follow button, okay? So you'll get the notification whenever I go live. Again, I'm live here Mondays through Fridays, 6:30 a.m. Eastern time. So set your reminders. Check to see what your local time is, because I know the time zone differences there. So check to see what your local time is right now and set that reminder so that you can join us right here, okay? For me, it's 6:30 a.m. Eastern time, that is, all right? So that was our gratitude check-in. Now, our theme for this year is executive living. And with that theme, we have two mantras that we're walking through the year with. Mantra number one, I am an effective executive over my life. So I want you to type that. I am an effective executive over my life. Good morning, Maggie. How are you? Hey, Salim. Good morning. Good morning to you. So type that in the comments. I am an effective executive over my life. Yes, yes, indeed. Hey, good morning. Good morning. All of you that's coming in, good morning. So that's mantra number one. Mantra number two, I only exude executive energy. I'm focused, I'm disciplined, I'm organized. All right. So mantra number two, I only exude executive energy. I am focused, I am disciplined, I am organized. I'm focused. I can't let every shiny thing pull me off course. No, what is the goal and what is going to get me there? I'm disciplined, so I cannot allow my emotions to control me. So I can't move based on my emotions. I love that. I love that, Miss Gloria. I'm going to get up and do the thing that I have to do. I have to stay disciplined because I want this result in my life. All right. I'm organized. I'm not here, there, and everywhere and in everything. No, I'm only going to do the things that are necessary for me to get to where I'm trying to get to. All right. So again, the two mantras that we're walking through the year with, and you're going to use these to filter your decisions that you're making throughout the day. Is this thing helping me to be an effective executive over my life? Is this decision helping me to exude executive energy, keeping me focused, disciplined, and organized? So you're going to use those mantras to filter your decisions as you're going through the year. And if the thing that you have to do, the decision that you have to make does not align with that, then you're going to have to leave it behind or separate or pull back from it. I know that's hard, and we're going to talk about it as we go into the content for today, but sometimes it is necessary. All right. When you recognize that this thing is not helping you to be the best version of yourself, you're going to have to make a decision, though a hard one. You will have to make a decision. All right. So again, those are the mantras that we're walking through the year with. Now let's pray. Then we'll get into our affirmations. All right. Let's do that. I'm going to pray the 23rd Psalm for all of us. And you're going to type amen in the comments. It says that you agree with the prayer. All right. So here we go. The Lord is our shepherd. We shall not want. He makes us to lie down in green pastures. He leads us beside still waters. He restores our souls. He leads us in a path of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though we walk through the valley of the shadow of death, we will fear no evil, for thou art with us. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort us. Thou preparest a table before us in the presence of our enemies. Thou anointest our heads with oil, our cups run over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow us all the days of our lives, and we will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Amen, amen, and amen. Yeah, surely, without a doubt, goodness and mercy shall follow us all the days of our lives. All right, so we're going to jump right into our affirmations. We're on the fast train. Thank y'all for typing amen. We're on the fast train today because I got an early shift today. So let's get into our affirmations. You can find them in the front of my new book, Leadership Cheat Code. So the affirmations are here. What I'm about to read, you can find them in the front of the book. If you want a copy of the book, please send me a message. I did order my inventory for my bookstore, so it's on the way. By the end of this month, the bookstore will be up and fully functioning. All right? So if you want a copy of the book, you're going to message me the word book. Okay? You're going to message me the word book. So let's get through these affirmations. Let's get through them. I'm going to read, and you're going to repeat it to yourself. It's important that you do that, okay? Repeat it to yourself, and then you're going to type in the comments, I agree with that. Hey, Frederick, how are you? Good morning. So I'm going to read through it. You're going to repeat it to yourself, and then you're going to type in the comments, I agree with that. Okay? There's so much power in agreement. So here we go. I am capable. I am responsible. I am grateful. I am focused on growth. I control my attitude. I am authentically me everywhere I go. I am worthy of God's best for me. I am patient with myself. I am patient with others. I have compassion for myself, and I have compassion for others. I embrace positive thinking. I welcome abundance and prosperity into my life. I am courageous and I have peace. I forgive myself and I forgive others. My spirit is renewed. My mind is free. I have a success mindset. I have a clear vision. I am a discipline builder. I am accountable to my goals. I am innovative. I am influential. I am a winner. I am healed and whole. Today I choose peace. Today I choose joy. Today I choose faith. And today I choose to flourish. I give myself permission to be successful. I give myself permission to take up space. I give myself permission to live my dreams. I give myself permission to win. I am a visionary. I see beyond my present. I think beyond limitations. I create the future. Nothing is impossible for me. Nothing is impossible for me. I can have it. I can build it. I can become it. I can write it. I can overcome it. I can heal from it. I can recover. I can live there. I can own that. I can launch it. Nothing is impossible for me. Doesn't matter your background. Doesn't matter what you've experienced in life. That big dream you have, it can absolutely be yours. You can live it out. You can experience. You can walk in it. You can own it. All right. So that is the headspace I want you to stay in as we walk through the rest of the year. That's crazy. We're 6 months into the year already. If you haven't accomplished any goals yet, stay connected here. If you need additional help, reach out to me because the year will be over in no time. It will be over in no time. And we're halfway through the 6th month. Oh my goodness. We were just saying, okay, it's June 1st. That's crazy. We're halfway through the 6th month of the year. So if you're the one that you haven't accomplished anything yet, you haven't made any real progress yet, stick around here. But also if you need additional help, reach out and let me know, okay? but stay in that headspace of nothing is impossible for me. I can absolutely write the book, start the business, get the education, have that financial status, have that relationship. Nothing is impossible for me. I can have it, I can build it, I can become it, I can overcome it, I can heal from it, I can start over and still win. So I want you to stay right there in that headspace as you're pursuing your goals. All right? Okay, awesome. Let me give you some quick announcements. Again, as I was saying, for those of you who really need help in executing on your life goals, I am a master life coach and mentor. If you would like to work with me, you're going to message me the word mentor. If you know that you need guidance, you need structure, you need accountability, you need to get in alignment so that you can really live out this new life that you desire, you're going to message me the word mentor. It's time to stop surviving and start thriving in the life that you desire. Stop circling the same mountain, okay? Get you some help to start blazing the trail, okay? Blazing the trail. Create a new life for you. So you're going to message me the word mentor. I'm going to send you some information as to how you can work with me. All right. Great. Awesome. Good morning, Maverick. Thank you so much for the daily heartbeat. Now we are ongoing with our summer initiative, which is 4 weeks of mom's mentorship in finances. So we got 2 more weeks left. So if there's a mom on here that could benefit from financial mentorship and you want to jump in for the final 2 weeks of these sessions, you can message me the word mom. I'll send you the details as to how you can join us this coming Friday night at 7 p.m. Okay? So again, if you're a mom on here and you would like to jump in, good morning, Malcolm. You would like to jump into the final 2 weeks of our financial sessions, you're going to message me the word mom, okay? Send me a message. Emini, send me a message. I'm not able to respond to your comments after the live stream is over. So you're going to send it to me in a message, okay? DM me. If you don't know how to do that, just let me know in the comments, okay? Let me know. All right, awesome. Our next group counseling session will be on the 25th, which is a Thursday night at 7 p.m. If you want to be in that group counseling session, just message me the word counseling and I'll get you the login details for that. All right. Awesome. I am working on my bookstore for those of you who want to order books from me. So give me says that my order will be here next Wednesday. So give me like a week and a half and the bookstore will be up and running. You can purchase any of my books directly from the link that is in my bio. All right. So stay connected. I will let you know once the bookstore is ready. All right. Great. Let's get into the word of the day because we know the time goes by so fast. Right? Awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you. So let's get into the word of the day. For those of you who already have a copy of the book, we will be on page 118 and we're going to talk about shift. The shift. You need to shift. Do you recognize when you need to shift? So we're on page 118 and the word of the day is shift. Okay? You need to shift. That's what we're going to talk about today. All right. So for those of you who already have a copy of Leadership Cheat Code, we are on page 118 and we're talking about shift today. Again, if you want a copy, you're going to message me the word book. Message me the word book, okay? So I can add you to my list, and once the shipment comes in, I can mail it out to you. All right, so let's talk about shift. Hey, Marlon, good morning to you. Hey, Trevor, good morning. So let's talk about shift, and the theme for this word is opportunity to become more aligned. That's the theme for this word. Now, every major transformation starts with a shift. So for those of you who are desiring a transformation in your life, it first starts with a shift. A shift in mindset, a shift in direction, a shift in behavior. Hey, Miss Jennifer, good morning. A shift in behavior that creates a ripple effect across every area of your life. Now, shifts are not always comfortable. I got to give you that disclaimer. They are not comfortable. Not at all. But if you want all comfort, as I said before, you're never going to grow. If you are looking for comfort throughout your life, you never want to face anything hard, you don't want to do anything hard, you're not going to grow. I have to give you that reality check. If you're saying, I want transformation, but I don't want discomfort, it doesn't work that way. It doesn't. Okay? What's the name of the book? Leadership Cheat Code. That's the name of the book. Leadership Cheat Code. I'm sorry, am I stepping on toes early? I'm sorry. Let me relax. Let me relax. All right, I got 18 minutes, so let's go. So again, shifts are not comfortable at all, but they are necessary. They are necessary. I gotta tell you that. They're necessary. The whole foot, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It wasn't just the toe, it was the whole foot. I'm sorry. All right. So without shifts, growth is impossible. I have to tell you that. For those of you who you may not have done anything yet in the first 6 months of the year, I guarantee that there is a fear of the discomfort that comes with whatever the goal is that you said in January that you were going to accomplish. You didn't do anything yet because you're afraid of the discomfort. Hey, Lloyd, how are you? You're afraid of the discomfort, but you cannot be afraid of it. Face it, walk through it. And as you continue to do that, when you set bigger goals for yourself, you're already going to be in expectation that this is going to be difficult, but I deserve what's on the other side of the discomfort. Okay? Good morning, Royal Digital Shop. How are you? That's what you got to tell yourself. I deserve the life that is on the other side of the difficult phase I have to walk through to get to my new. Okay? That's what you got to tell yourself. That's what I tell myself. Yes, it is hard. Some days I cry because it's difficult, but I deserve what is on the other side of it. Whether it's the home ownership, the financial status, the educational status, because to go back to school right now is difficult. Right? But I deserve what's on the other side of it. Good morning, Lexi. That's okay. We're just getting started. Okay? So do not fear the discomfort. I want you to see what's beyond that. The version of you that is going to evolve, right? That is going to arise. The version of you that is going to arise after you walk through that difficult period. All right? So without the shift, growth is impossible. So let's explore how to recognize when a shift is needed, how to navigate it with intention, okay, because you got to be intentional about it. Yes, indeed. You deserve what's on the other side of it. Yes, indeed. You do deserve it. All right. So how to navigate it with intention and how to lead others through seasons of change with clarity and confidence. All right. Now, I may not be able to get through all of that because, again, I'm on a time restraint, but that's why you need to get the book. So you can follow along, and anything that I have to skip through, you will have the book to get the full details, okay? So if you want a copy of the book, you're going to message me the word book, okay? I should have my shipment in by next Wednesday, okay? All right, great. So here we go. By definition, shift is a change in position, perspective, or strategy that moves you from one level of awareness or operation to another. Okay? Now, a shift isn't just movement because people can be busy and not going anywhere. They can move and not be accomplishing anything. So shift isn't just movement. It's more about alignment. It's about repositioning yourself to match your next level of purpose, productivity, and potential. I'm going to read that again because that is so good. So good. So it's about repositioning yourself to match your next level. So yes, getting up every day and doing what a multimillionaire business owner would do is difficult. It is hard, but I am repositioning myself for my next level of purpose, my next level of productivity. So that means I can't operate on the same level that I've been operating on. Now I got to shift. Okay, I hope you're getting this. Let me calm down. So it's about repositioning yourself to match your next level of purpose, productivity, and potential. I know there is more in me, but I have to shift and reposition myself so that I can maximize my potential. Okay, this is how you got to talk to yourself now. We're going higher. We're going to the next level. Okay, all right, all right, all right, great. Now, in leadership, business, and in our home, even in the home, okay, if you are not on a corporate job, but you're running your home, which is your enterprise, and that is a big responsibility, right? So even in the home, those who thrive are not always the strongest people. They're the ones most willing to shift when conditions change. Okay, all right. Physical body for my next assignment. Yes, Malcolm, that is a part of the shift. That is a part of the shift as well. So it's not like you're putting down yourself, but you understand that there is a physique that goes with the next level of you or the next level that you're trying to get to. So you got to work on it. So I love that, Malcolm. I love it. So you got to work on your physical body. The next level of me, we're traveling every week. So I got to build up my endurance for that. Okay? Can I see the name of the book? It's Leadership Cheat Code. That's the name of the book. Leadership Cheat Code. We're on page 118, 119, and 120 today. Okay? I may not be able to get through all three of them. But Leadership Cheat Code. Snap a picture. Take a screenshot. Okay? All right. Or you can message me if you didn't get it. Okay? All right. All right. Great, great, great. So where were we? All right. So the ones that thrive, they're the ones that are willing to shift when conditions change. Now, if you resist shifting, you risk becoming unproductive, stagnant in the same place year after year, or stuck in the same situation and disappointed with self. Yes, you can try to project and say, oh, the system is holding me back. This person is holding me back. You can project and say that. And yes, some of that may be true. But at the end of the day, you are responsible for your progress. Not the government, not the community, you. Okay? I know that is hard to accept. I know it is. But you are personally responsible at the end of the day for whatever result you get in your life. You cannot continue to say, oh, the government this and the government that, and that is why I have to live like this, and that is why my mindset is like, no. And I know it's hard for some people to accept that, but no. Personal responsibility, that's what I teach. Okay? That's what I teach. Get up and do what you got to do. Build the life that you want. Never mind the government, because they're going to do what they got to do anyways. Because if you truly look at how the government operates, it's people with a lot of money that really makes the rules. So you got to look out for you and your family and whoever is connected to you. So personal responsibility. All right? All right. Okay. So if you embrace shifting, I know that's hard to accept, but hey, it is the truth. It is the truth. It doesn't matter who is in office. I got to get up and punch that clock. It doesn't matter who is in office. I got to get up and market the business that I want to operate. Okay, I know it's hard and I'm going off script, but somebody needs to hear it. Okay, it doesn't matter who is in office. I got to get up and buy these kids new clothes. Okay, and make sure that they have a roof over their head. It doesn't matter who is in office. Doesn't. So for anybody that's been saying the government this and this is why my life is like this and this is why I can't get ahead, you got to stop. It's 2026, okay? Okay? I know I'm stepping on some toes, but I'm sorry. But not sorry. You got to hear it, okay? You got to hear the hard truth. You have to hear the hard truth. It doesn't matter who is in office. And I understand that they make decisions that impact the community. I understand that. But at the end of the day, your life, your enterprise, your family, it comes down to personal decision. I'm going to get up and work these hours because I got to put food on the table. I'm going to get up and run this business, start this business, operate this business because I'm building legacy for my family. Personal responsibility. That's what it comes down to. Okay? Yeah, we got to wake up. Okay? All right. Let's stick to the notes because I got 8 minutes and then I have to get off here. So let's jump down. Here's how to recognize when a shift is needed. Now, before every elevation comes a signal. That signal often shows up as discomfort and dissatisfaction. Discomfort and dissatisfaction. Even with things that you once liked, you once enjoyed it, but all of a sudden it's no longer entertaining you. It doesn't fulfill you anymore. You can't be in the same room with it or with them. It's difficult, but it's the truth, right? It's just overall discomfort and dissatisfaction with it, with them, and with their. That's a signal that a shift is needed. Okay? That a shift is needed. Okay? Now, here are some additional indicators that you need a shift. Number one, you've outgrown your current environment. You no longer feel challenged, right? Because you can get to that phase. You can get to that phase where, say it's a organization, you show up there to learn something, okay? And you get to the point where you're no longer learning anything. What they're teaching is not challenging you because you've mastered all of that. You've mastered all of that. Do not, let me say it this way. I know that you may have known them for a very long time. They've helped you to overcome some things that you've experienced in your life. But if you have hit the ceiling, you're no longer learning anything, you no longer feel inspired, what they're teaching you is not stretching you, it is okay to move on. It is okay to do a shift. I know that you've known them a very long time and you're loyal to the system, whatever system they have you in, you're loyal to it. But if you have maximized what they're teaching you, you got to move on. Because if you think about it, would you be in elementary school as a 20-year-old, still learning the same education that they're teaching in elementary school? At 20 years old, would that make sense for you? How far do you think you can go with just the elementary education? You're 20, 25. This is how I want you to really think about it. Not that we're disrespecting those who helped us. Okay, that's not the thing. I desire more. I want to learn more. So I have to shift from this level to the next. So I have to find where I'm going to be taught something that challenged me, something that inspires me to go harder, to go higher, to do more, something that stretches me so I can grow. Okay, it's okay. There are a lot of people that stuck in the elementary connection and they can't grow. They're not seeing any change in their life because they're loyal to this elementary setup. Even though they've mastered that level, they know it with their eyes closed. They can do it. But because of loyalty to this elementary system, connection, friendship, whatever it is, they won't go on to middle school, high school, something that stretched them. So they end up being 30 and 40 years old, still loyal to the elementary system, and then frustrated. Why am I not growing? Why things not happening for me? Why isn't my life transitioning to the next? That's because you're loyal to a system that you've already mastered. You're not being stretched. You're not being inspired to do more and go higher. So you're just going to get what this offers. Okay? So it's not that you're going to disrespect anybody. There is a decent way to shift. Okay? There's a decent way to shift. You know what? I feel like I've mastered this right here. And I have the desire to grow. So I'm going to shift to this next level because I do believe that this thing right here can provide me the level of growth that I'm seeking in this season of my life. That's a decent way. And if somebody doesn't take it well and they start to ask you, oh, who do you think you are, trying to leave this, whatever the setup is, I'm just somebody that desires to grow. There's some results that I'm looking for in my life that I cannot get here because this right here is limiting me. Okay? That's it. That's it. Doesn't need to be big fuss, big argument. They're not your enemy. I just desire to grow more. Okay? And I have to find the connection, the organization, the group that is really going to stretch me. Okay? I know that is hard. I know it's hard. Okay? But they always say success is a lonely place. A lonely place. Because not everybody is going to have the same desire to go higher and do more. So sometimes you're going to have to go on your own. Okay? All right? All right. What's the best way to grow in God? Prayer, reading the scriptures, worship, making sure that you're connected to a community of believers. That's the best way. Okay? All right. So, you've outgrown your current environment. The next thing, you're experiencing recurrent frustration. Right? What used to work no longer produce results because you need to transition out of that. The third thing, your vision feels bigger than your current capacity or circle. Your vision feels bigger, right? And how that comes into play, you'll be mapping out your plan, this big vision that you have, and somebody will come in and say, wait, no, you can't do that. What experience do you have in that? Who told you that you can do that? So your vision is bigger than the current spaces that you're in, right? Right? So you have a desire to do more and go higher. The fourth thing, you feel a pull towards something new. Even if you can't explain it yet, you just know that you need something new. There is that deep desire for something new that you can't seem to shake. Whether it's a new community, right? A new home, new address, new hangout area or socializing club, right? You just know that there's a deep desire for something new that you cannot shake. These are all signs that you need a shift. I got 1 minute, then I got to get off here. Now, shifts often begin internally before they manifest externally. Good morning, Lady Lux. How are you? You'll feel the tension before you see the transition. So consider what area of your life or your work that feels like it's asking for a change. Again, you can be on the job and everything is still the same, but you just feel uncomfortable in the job. All of a sudden you walk in and you're like, man, this job feels heavy. It's telling you that it's time for a shift. I know it's comfortable. I know it pays well, but it's telling you it's time for a shift. Okay? I know it's hard. I know the uncertainty about shifts can be very uncomfortable, but trust me, you're not going to feel at peace or fulfilled until you walk that shift out. Okay? I'm running out of time, but I want you to get the book so you can get the full strategy on the psychology of shifting. That would be the next portion of it, right? The formula to create effective shifts, all of that is in the book. So if you want a copy of the book, message me the word book. I will let you know as soon as my shipment comes in, okay? But I'm running out of time for today. I hope that something I said helped you. But to get the rest of the strategy, you got to get it in the book, okay? I'm running out of time. So let's make some declarations really quickly to set up our day, okay? Let's make some declarations really quickly. We know that life and death lies in the power of the tongue. What you speak is what you will see. So we're very intentional about decreeing all powerful things over our lives. So I'm going to decree for all of us, and you're going to type in the comments, I agree with that. All right. The declarations are also in the book. Okay, so get the book. Message me the word book. It is so worth the investment. Okay, so worth the investment. Message me the word book, and I'll add you to my list. So once the shipment comes in, then I can ship it out to you. Okay. All right. So here we go. I'm going to decree for all of us, and you're going to type in the comments, I agree with that. So here we go. I decree that the Lord is blessing us and keeping us in all our ways. I decree that his face and his favor is shining upon us and giving us peace. I decree that we're healthy and strong in body, mind, and spirit. I decree that we're well balanced in every area of our lives. I decree that we're blessed coming and going. I decree that our storehouse, our savings, our checking, our investment accounts are blessed with abundance and overflow. I decree that we're blessed with clear direction and a disciplined life. I decree that the rain of abundance, favor, and goodness is falling on us. I decree that we're blessed with success, with prosperity and provision. I decree that we walk today in faith and expectancy with results. I decree that we're empowered to prosper in our walk with the Lord. I decree that God's grace is giving us speed and acceleration in all that we do. I decree things of great value is coming our way today. I decree that the Lord is amplifying our voices and perfecting our gifts. I decree that God is connecting us to great men and giving us strategic kingdom opportunities. I decree that we are victorious in life. That is how we program a productive and a successful day. So now our mindset and our intentions are set for today, and we understand that anything is possible when you have the right mindset and the will to do what you say you're going to do. So take the day on with faith and expectancy. Expect good things. Expect answered prayers. Expect promotion and increase. Anything is possible. Thank you, Teeks. Thank you, Liz. Anything is possible. Yes, the replay for this stream is going to be on my YouTube channel. So that's the information. I am the Productivity Coach on YouTube. I need you to connect with me there. Go follow my channel. Connect to my channel on YouTube. I am the Productivity Coach there. Now, this replay won't be up until about 5 p.m. today. I should be home between 4:30 and 5 o'clock. I'll be back home and I'll upload it then. But I want you to get connected to my YouTube channel. So once I upload it, you'll get the notification that it's uploaded. Okay. All right. So I'm the Productivity Coach on YouTube. I'm Anika V. Brown on Facebook. So follow me there. By 5 p.m. today, the replay should be up. All right. All right. Awesome. So shift with the shift. Okay. Don't resist it. Do not resist the shift. Okay. It's the only way you're going to grow and experience the life that you desire. Have an amazing day. I'll be back tomorrow with another word of the day. Just be on the lookout for the replay this evening. Again, if you want a copy of the book, message me the word book so I can add you to my list. So once my shipment comes in, I can mail it out to you. If you have any questions at all, send me a message and I'll be happy to answer. Have an amazing day. I will see you all tomorrow morning.